Well, hello. So we're back in the truck, in the rattle box, in the Hoochie Mama. So I got it. I think it's probably a fuel injector. I put some injector cleaner in it, and it's helping out quite a bit. It's still misfiring. It's still spitting and sputtering. It's still vibrating. Suspension sounds like it's about to fall off. But I'm going to keep driving it until it literally breaks, and I'll sell it right there on the spot. So I'm trying something new, and which I've done in the past, but I'm actually going to commit to it 100%. I'm actually been working at the shop. Can you tell I do not prepare for these videos? Like, I was hitting Miami Subs, got me a sandwich, and said, hell with it, let's make a video. So, in the last video you've seen, I got a lot of open space in the warehouse. There's even more open now. My refrigerator that I had in the shop, I moved that into my office. Took a bunch of stuff into the office, cleared out the shop, and I've been clearing out my office too. And I flipped a coin today and say, okay, I'm either going to do this or I'm going to do this. And the options was have a mass throwaway and just give everything away, or try to sell it in a way that I have not done in many, many years, which is eBay. So, and I've heard so many horror stories. I know it's going to be a pain in the ass. I know I'm going to have bad experiences. I know this. But my goal is if I list 2 items every single day, I can put 50 items by the end of the month, minimum. And I'm allowed 50 free listings, so I don't pay anything unless they sell. Then I got to pay the fees and everything else. But if they don't sell, I don't have to pay them anything. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out 50 items. I'm going to list them. In fact, I got a bunch of boxes in the back that I've had for when I tried to do this a long time ago and just didn't have time. But I have plenty of time now. I got nothing to do. So I'm going to start working on eBay. If I make $1,000 or more, then at the end of September, I'm going to go down, I'm going to start a business, and basically go through the whole process of how to start an online company. But I need to make $1,000 or more. Realistically, I should do about $4,000 to $5,000 if everything sells. That's why I'm giving myself a very low bar to jump over, because I'm old and fat and I can't jump over high bars. So I'm doing a very low bar. If I make $1,000 this month strictly off of eBay, then in November I'm starting a business and I'm going to slam the hell out of it. In conjunction with that, since I'm going to have the setup to take pictures on eBay and everything else, I'm going to go ahead and try out Poshmark. I'm going to try out the Facebook where you actually sell it and ship it. I'm trying out Mercari. I'm trying out all of them. Now, the other ones I'm going to kind of dabble in. I'm just going to, and most of this stuff is going to be done on my phone, albeit tonight I'm actually working on, I don't know how many people know what my shop looks like, but whenever I make recordings, there's that one area right there in the very front, and I'm putting a couple of tables there. And I actually have a computer. I got this table I'm painting white that's going to be like a photo table. So I'm going to set it up fairly decent, but I'm not spending any money. I think the only 2 things that I'm going to have to spend money on legitimately is a proper scale to weigh the packages. But for a while, what I'm going to be doing is, since the post office is literally across the street from my warehouse, I'm going to, whenever I pack things up, I'm going to take them over there and say, okay, and I'm going to probably go in there at least every other day to where I get to know everybody there and kind of piss them off by asking so many questions. I actually have to put my truck in neutral when I stop because of the misfire. So right now, I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. So, anyways, sidebar. But I'm gonna don't really need to scale right now, and I think they give you a free scale up to so many pounds. So I'm gonna be working on getting all that. I know there's like, I think it's stamps.com and eBay has different ways of doing things. So if I can get a free one, I'm gonna get a free one by signing on with somebody. So, but right now, this month is just learning experience, making mistakes. I'm gonna be talking about, doing all this. So anybody who's been scared like me to commit to doing that, because this is scary, jumping into a business that you've only dabbled in, and the rules change every single week, it seems like. But I'm going to commit to doing that. I'm also, with that area where I'm setting up the eBay and everything else, I'm going to, I found a couple of cameras, so if I can get them hooked up to the computer, because I'm putting a computer outside in the warehouse just for doing eBay and, just helping out, doing research, and I'm going to be learning a lot of stuff. But my goal is to also live stream on Twitch. That's going to be one hell of an experience. The only other thing that I will have to buy, and they're about $100 to $150, and you don't have to have one. My mom's been doing it without one, but I really kind of want to do this because it makes things a lot simpler, is having a label printer, so that whenever, all you have to do is click a button and it prints out the whole label, and all I got to do is tape it to the box. But by a sticker. It's not, where you don't print it on paper. It actually has a pre-made sticker, just like what you get from like FedEx or UPS, and they, the return label that you get in most purchases. So, but that's kind of the plan for right now. I went to Unit 3, loaded up a few things that I know I could sell, at the garage sale, and I'm constantly going to be filling the shelves. And tomorrow I'm going to be getting ready. Tomorrow I'm taking everything off the shelves, packing it up, making sure everything's priced, and I'm going to have it ready to be loaded into the truck for Wednesday morning. Thursday I might go help out somebody doing a storm door. Tuesday I might go help somebody doing a storm door. They ordered one, and I told them I'd help them out. So, and then, like I said, Wednesday I'll be at the Blandon Boulevard Flea Market. God, this guy is right on my ass. Huh, okay. I kept seeing a little light flicker, and it turned out it was a headlight, and I couldn't even see him because he's so close. Anyways, but yeah, this month we are doing eBay. So, and I'm going to tell you everything good, everything bad. We're going to learn a lot of things, and it's like, it doesn't even matter if it goes good or bad. It's going to be an experience. Anything that happens that's bad, I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to say, okay, this is not the way to do it. Just like with my garage sales, just like with everything else, All right. So, but I'm gonna commit to doing eBay this month. Our goal is to break $1,000. If so, then I'll show you guys how to start a business, how to get all the paperwork, the corporation set up. So if I don't break 1,000, then obviously something's wrong, and I probably shouldn't do it, and then I go back to throwing everything away. So, but that's the plan right now. Yeah. Oh, also, I want to tell you guys something else too. Okay, this is just sidebar, but I went to Miami Subs and got me a Philly steak for $10. Okay, and this, by the way, it smells so good. I went to Arby's a couple days ago and got their Philly prime steak, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna tell you, I do not have a problem with Arby's. Okay, I enjoy most of their meals, but I'm gonna tell you that Philly sub that they have is about the saddest damn sandwich I've had in a very long time. It was sad. That's all I can say. It wasn't that it didn't have taste. I mean, it tasted okay. but it wasn't good at all. I mean, you sit there and spend, was it $12 for a meal? And it was this little tiny, it was half the size of this thing. I mean, look at the size of this sumbitch, and I got a big ass head, and it's right there. It's every bit of this bag is a sandwich, but theirs was like a little tiny thing. See here. But it was just so sad of a sandwich, and like you could tell it had flavor, but it wasn't like all natural flavor. There was a lot of that smoke sauce, if you know what I'm talking about. They got the little smoke flavor that they add to barbecue and stuff. If you don't know, eat a barbecue potato chip. That's what smoke flavor is. But yeah, it was just, again, it wasn't bad, but I was like, and I've had that experience a lot lately. It's just a lot of the fast food places, you go there and and it might just be me. Maybe it's me. Maybe my mind has changed on different things. But, I've been eating at, trying to find a new Monroe's since they closed down. I've been trying to find a new place to eat that's not, $15, $20 a meal. I mean, like, I like spending around $8. I spent $10.70 at what's this place? Miami Subs. So, but I don't get drinks or anything like that, not when I already have them. But it's, it was just, I don't know, it was a sad little sandwich. So now if I go to Arby's and I get the, 2 for $5 or 2 for $6, like I usually get their chicken sandwiches, they're okay. They're not bad. Well, it's only $6. When I'm spending $12, $13 on a meal, what the hell was that? Oh. A lot of weird things are happening around me right now. Last night there was like a group of 12 people, men and women. And last night I was working till, pretty much 3 in the morning because, moving my refrigerator, getting a bunch of stuff moved around. So, I was, and I'm not out trying to kill myself. So I'm sitting there working. I'll take a break at work. But I didn't get to bed until at least 3 or 4 in the morning. And I kept hearing all this noise, and there was the place next to me, the electrical place. They have well, not them, but there was a whole bunch of people. I'd say at least 12 people, maybe more. But they were all sitting in a circle doing seances and shit. I'm like, they trying to damn summon a demon next to me, and it's just, and I don't know if it was kids just being bored or what, but it was just, Oh, and I got my cameras back up and running, so I got my security system back. I was watching them on the security system. But it was just, like I said, just weird stuff that's been happening around me. Or it's not, well, weird stuff's happening around everybody. I'm noticing it when other people don't seem to notice things. Anyways, I'm back at the shop. I'm going to spend another night working for at least another 2-3 more hours. And then tomorrow morning, I'm planning on going back up to the storage unit, getting another load and processing more. So, and posting my very first items on eBay tomorrow. I got to do 2 of them. That's not too bad, but that's the goal, is to do 2 items a day, no matter what. But that's it for right now. Peace, love, hopefully a lot of damn money. Boop. I'm out.